Hello everybody, today I'm back with the new update for Dr. Mario World, and here we go through about 12 or 13 openings of characters, and I'd love to surprise you with unlocking Lemmy, literally the only character I've left, but I'll just cut it short now. It does not happen. I decided to go through a good amount of pulls just because the doctor rates are increased. And I actually did get a pretty good amount of doctors, but I wasn't really willing to spend all of my coins right now. I really do hope that one day they'll just boost Lemmy. They usually do it for each update, and they just happen to not do it for Lemmy. And that is unfortunate, but I don't know. Maybe I'll decide to keep opening some more. You guys should let me know if I should open more. This video will go up quite a bit before I upload any more videos on it, or even work on any more videos on it. I'm doing this right after the update came out, and then I'm going to upload it, and it'll come out early in the morning, and then I'll get through the rest of the levels and record my voice for the rest. But yeah, I wasn't sure if the update was actually going to come out today. It usually is every 2 weeks. It had been a bit here or there for a while, but I did expect this update to come out, so I was ready to do it as soon as they were released. And yeah, I really didn't have that hard of a time. Now, as you can see, I have 72 hearts because they've just been giving them away, and I've been collecting them every day. So I have plenty of hearts to go through, and I would have to imagine that I will still have a very good amount of hearts remaining after this update is complete, unless I just get really stuck on a level. Or, you know, I will be showcasing Nabbit here next episode, so that could also cause some problems, I'm sure. But either way, we're going into this first level here. A lot of red, as you can see, but there are some blue behind the blocks as well. So basically, pick a spot to start working on it. I picked the side, and now I want to clear out all the reds there as well. Now, when you do that, the keys and the bubbles will start falling, and you could definitely have snuck a blue capsule underneath that key to make it go a lot quicker, but otherwise just bring some down, pick a virus to go after, bring as many of that color as you can down and get rid of it, and then you can clear the whole row. If you can ever get under that one key there, that will definitely make it go faster, but I'm never able to do it, but it still works out. So this level, in my opinion, is quite easy. But again, I'm using Wario. I use Wario for all these levels. For a few of the levels, I considered using another character, and I looked to see who the actual level suggested to use. And I don't know if this is the same for you guys, but every time they suggested a character for me, it just didn't even make sense. Like, they would suggest like Ludwig and Bowser Jr. on a level that didn't have ice or bubbles in it. And that's really confusing to me. Why would it do that? I assume it's some sort of glitch, or they didn't get the right doctors on the right levels or something. I have no idea, but if yours is the same as mine, I would highly suggest not doing what they're suggesting to use, because it's just not right. But anyways, as you can see, I got plenty of points and plenty of capsules remaining. And I think that one was pretty self-explanatory. Now, I think every level after this one, I took at least 2 tries to beat. Some of them 3 or 4, but really not that many tries. I guess you can see by the amount of hearts I have left how many tries it actually took. But this one I actually thought was a little difficult at first, but then I realized what was really going on, and I'll explain that a little bit. First, I kind of just get rid of all of this, and I would highly suggest you see those 3 big blue coins towards the bottom of the stage where all those viruses that aren't in ice are. I would suggest getting rid of all those viruses that aren't iced first, because then you really don't have to worry about getting any of those coins behind there afterwards, and also you don't have to worry about any of those viruses being iced and making it difficult or more difficult for you to beat the level. So you can hit the ones on the top a singular time, the ones that are near the bubblers, but after that I would suggest trying to get those coins underneath. And then after that, you can see there are a lot of blue coins left. Basically, behind each of the viruses, there is, I don't know if it's all the viruses, but all the viruses towards the top at least have blue coins behind them. Yeah, I think it's all the ones up top, and then those 3 that you can clearly see there. Now, once you have everything out of the way at the bottom, and all 3 of those big coins are released, you can just let those bubbles go. Just keep bubbling things over and over again. Of course, you do need to get everything out of the ice first, don't forget about that. But after that, just let the bubbler go. I promise it'll work out, because the key to this is that you just need to get these viruses off of the coins. And the bubblers will actually do that for you. When a virus gets bubbled, it will move away from the coin and you will actually collect it. So you don't have to clear everything out. And that's where I was kind of messing up, was that I was focusing on trying to get rid of every virus, when that is not the point of the level here. I realized that you didn't have to get rid of them all, but I just didn't realize that that would work that way, I suppose. I don't know. And I would have to imagine at least a few people don't understand that as well. And so that's kind of why I'm talking about that here. So now on that last one, I just tried to get that last virus bubbled, because I knew that it would remove itself from the coin, and the coin would be given to me. So it might take you a few tries, but if you use that strategy, I think it will work out pretty quickly. The first time I realized that was what I was supposed to do, I was able to beat it. So I hope that works out the same for you. Now here's where I do my classic thing and equip my assistants that give points based on the colors. Just a green and blue one with level 3. And yeah, I always do that, you know, just in case I don't have enough to get 3 stars. I don't want to have to play the level again, so I'm hoping that they will give you enough points. I realize there are way better assistants, but it's always worked out for me, so that's what I do. Now this level I think is deceptively easy. When I first saw it, I thought that it was going to be a breeze, and then I had to play it a few times and realized that was not the case. And I guess it's not entirely that hard. It is pretty annoying, just because the game always trains you to have these viruses lined up and to go for them, but those blocks are covering them and there's no way to get rid of the blocks. So eventually you'll have to start kind of having to get rid of some singular viruses so that you can get into the double virus sections. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense here. Also, don't forget, there's going to be some blocks up top that you're not going to clear out on your own. If you get any colors that you're not immediately needing, I highly suggest using those to hit those blocks while you can. But really, I guess there's not a lot of rush. It's just whenever I played, I got pretty low on capsules. So don't forget about those. Don't waste a lot of capsules hitting nothing. If you can use the extra ones you don't need to hit those blocks up top, that would be in your best interest, I believe. But yeah, I have most of the top cleared out now, and I'm waiting to get a rainbow capsule to put near that red virus that I have ready to go. And as you can see, I just have some final things to do down here. I want to bring that rainbow capsule out, as I said, and then I can hit a lot of things a lot easier. If you see those that kind of red square at the bottom there, if I can hit that red line there, now I can bring some blues up as well, and that'll hit that line, as you can see I'm doing right now. And then I have just a few more lines of viruses to get. If I'm able to hit 2 of these red ones here, then I can hit the greens both at the same time. So that's what I'm going to go for. I believe I would go for eventually. But also if I hit these 2 red ones here, then I can sneak a blue in there and get those 2 out of the way. As you can see, you're kind of just choosing one color to get rid of, and then the other color will be lined up nicely for you. And after that, you know, like I said, there might be some blocks to get rid of, but I got plenty of points and everything. And I'm also going to get Wario's skill up, and that leaves me with plenty of capsules. At this point I was not worried at all. Plus I could see that I had a double red one coming up anyways, so even with that Wario skill one more time, I would have been fine. But yeah, I had trouble on that one a few times. Could definitely see some other people having trouble as well. If you're getting stuck and are kind of frustrated, I could definitely see some frustration resulting from that level. I hope that I was able to help you in some ways. Now this one can be frustrating as well. It does use those, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like extra capsule objects, extra capsule circles. I don't know what to call them, but there are a lot of them in this level, and depending on how many you get, it'll either be a breeze or you'll be cutting it really close or not getting 3 stars. I'm fairly confident that you'll get enough to at least pass the level, but you do need quite a lot of points to actually 3-star it. So as you can see, I'm kind of going through, and I don't know, there isn't a great strategy. One strategy to use when you have to deal with these extra point or extra capsules is to pull out a lot of capsules at the same time, because then you have a lot of colors and a lot of options to choose from, and when those new extra capsules are opened, you can reliably have the color you need to get them. Also, I did a really cool move with that red one that just happened there. Now here I'm also going to do a really good move and we'll get a lot of capsules from it. So I don't remember exactly what I do. I bring down this green and open that blue up. I have a blue waiting for it and bring that down there. And now I have this final red one here that I can open up with this green. Or I guess I'll use a rainbow capsule to do it. But then I hit all of those together. And now I'm left with 40 capsules, which is a pretty good amount to have at this point in the stage. And now the remainder is just going through and clearing everything out. Of course, making sure to be smart about it as well. When they give you rainbow capsules, look at what colors you have a lot of and go for them. I probably should use all my rainbow capsules for the red, because there are quite a lot of hits that I need to get on the red still. But it does work out. And I don't remember exactly how many points you need. We'll see, because I believe I got pretty close to the cutoff. Not entirely sure how close. But yeah, I'm remaining 25 capsules, which is pretty great. And I got 87,000. And it looked like I was pretty close. I might be wrong about that. But maybe around the 80,000 range is where the cutoff is. Maybe 85. I really have no idea. I would assume it'd be close to around there. And this one is the first hard, or it's titled hard. And I did do this one quite a few times as well. I think the way things line up sometimes are important as well. There is definitely luck involved sometimes. And also, I think one of the best things you can do is to not get rid of the, like you can see the double red and double green viruses there. Do not get rid of those until you get rid of the blue ones up top. And also when you get a rainbow capsule, you can get rid of both the top and the bottom at the same time. Try to use your rainbow capsules there when you can. And now you're going to want to get rid of one of the sides of coins, or I guess eventually you have to get both. But the way to get down to the lock is to do it that way. And now try to get a blue one in between the key and the floating blue virus. Let that key float down. You're going to want to put some greens on that lock. Unless you open up the other side, then do the red. Either way. Then you're also going to want to bring a blue capsule in between there to blow up that bomb and get the other lock open as well. And what works out for me here is that I get a double red, and I'm able to open that up, or open that section up. Now all 3 of those keys are going to unlock the doors. One of the problems you're probably going to face a lot is that you have some capsules in the way in between the door and the key. And if you can avoid that, like I was able to do there, you're going to have a much better round, a much easier round, and a much more reliably capable, I guess, round. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but at this point, you need to get rid of the floating viruses as well as hit those coins a few times. If you get lucky with some doubles, like I get this double red here, that can be really helpful. And then, again, you need to hit those coins a few times as well. Everything needs to be cleared out, all the doors, all the coins, and all the viruses, so don't leave anything behind. Now, as you can see, I had plenty of points, so that one wasn't going to be the issue. But now it's kind of a matter of being sound with my capsules. And as you can see, I messed that one up. Then I try and pull over another one and mess it up as well in the exact same way. And finally I get it right, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to screw this up. But I kind of think here for a second, and I decide to get rid of that coin with this blue. And then as you can see, some reds are going to fall, as well as that rainbow capsule. And that will allow me to... Actually, I think I used the greens. Yeah, I used the greens to do this and hit that final crate that's in the way. And as you can see, I have plenty of points and everything. Just had that final blue virus to hit. So yeah, I was cutting it close. The other rounds I had were close, but I clearly wasn't going to win. Now, we've completed all the normal stages. It's time to do the timed ones. And in my opinion, the timed ones, as of late, have been the easiest levels in the entire game. And I don't know if anybody else agrees with me on that. But I've, like I said, as of recently, with the last, at least like 3 worlds, I've just had the easiest time with the time stages. I don't know if they make them easier because they know the time limits are kind of scary. But either way, basically, you're just destroying the stage as quickly as you can, throwing down colors whenever you see them lining up. This one also has some blocks that you're going to have to go back to get the coins out of them. But I would go for all of the viruses first, and then whatever blocks are remaining, you can use those the remaining capsules you have to do it. Another nice thing about this level is that there are only 2 colors. So you're only going to have pink and blue, so not a lot of thought goes into it. You see a pink virus, you throw a pink down. If you see a blue virus, you bring it down. If you're trying to line up some blues to hit a crate, throw out some pink ones until you get a blue one. You know, that's another reason why I think these are so easy, is because the puzzle, the puzzle factor isn't really a thing. And they only give you 2 colors to think about as well. So, in my opinion, I think this first one was like the hardest out of them. But I could definitely see some troubles in the second one. And if you fail the third one, I'm sorry, but I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not great at this game. I normally wouldn't say that about anybody in any of the levels, but seriously, I thought the third one was so easy. Either way, this one does have a little bit of puzzle in it. I decided to just go for all the viruses right away. And also these electric boxes are here, and if you can avoid triggering them once, I guess you can always just trigger them to go the opposite way. But I just avoided doing it in general. And if you can hit that cannon up top, it'll get rid of all of them in one swoop. Now the next line is all crates, so you can use any colors to get them. The next line next to it is all colored crates, so you need specific colors to do that. And then the final one is coins, where each one is locked behind the previous, and basically you're just going down the line there. You're gonna have to probably go back to that one a few times, especially more than the other sides. But yeah, it's kind of like gradual difficulty in some ways, because all the lecture boxes are on the same side. The crates, you can use any color. The color boxes, you need specific ones, and then the final one you have to hit a lot of times just to get rid of, but you can use any color to do so. So yeah, you could maybe get mixed up with some of the puzzle aspects there. So if you need to see what the level is like, that's me doing it on my first try, and then going to this final level. Like I said, I think this one is super easy. Again, there are only 2 colors. If you get a pink, you throw it down to the pink side. If you get a green, throw it down to the green side. And with Wario as well, he's constantly giving you more time because you're just getting countless points. because there are so many viruses and they're all iced and everything, you're just constantly getting points from all of this. And you can see these pink ones here are next to some cannons, so if you hit them, they will go down and hit those greens in the corner for you. Don't forget you have to get rid of all the crates as well. But I don't remember going out of my way to get the crates, so I think they just are cleared as you go through the level normally. I'm pretty sure. And then you can do some tricks with the pinks here, hit them all at the same time with some double pink capsules, but really not necessary. They give you so many points, and the amount of time you're going to have left will probably do it anyways. I've clearly surpassed the point, the necessary points to 3-star by a lot. So yeah, that was one of the easiest levels in a long time, I think. Personally, I guess. Maybe some people had some trouble with it. Again, I don't think anybody would have trouble with that one. Let me know what you thought of these levels and how you're doing with them. Like I said, I will be taking a bit to sleep, and then I will be playing the rest of the levels. One with Nabbit, and then the rest most likely with Wario. Maybe mixing it up with a few different characters. Again, let me know if I should try to get Lemmy. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.